Hi, Katrina Van Athuizen here, and I'm welcoming you back. And today we're going to go over Twitter. A lot of people don't like Twitter or don't understand Twitter, and how really this is an important part of your social piece. When you create your blog, this is a great way to share information, get people interested in you, get people to follow you. Back when we showed how to build your blog page yesterday, I actually had up in the corner the retweet this, and that's really important. Twitter has actually become one of the fastest growing social pieces out there. There were record-breaking numbers back a year ago when Michael Jackson died. The fastest way to share information was on Twitter. I mean, you were getting updates left and right. 60,000 people join Twitter a day. It's just an amazing site and great social piece to have out there. So I recommend that you get to know a little bit more about Twitter. Lots of fun things that you can do on here. Lots of great people you can follow. Just a wealth of information. So set up your Twitter account. It's real easy to do, and it's free. So you go in. Again, you want to pull it into your overall theming piece. So if you're going to be using your name as your blog site, then I would recommend using that same piece as your Twitter site as in any other social piece that you're going to be using. So again, I have this one under my mentor support, which ties back into my blog. On this one, I can pretty much just update anything. So you have what's happening now, and you can put in different information of what's going on, how things are affecting you. The one thing you really want to kind of keep an eye on is your followings versus your followers. Your followers are people that are following you, like your content, like to share it, that kind of stuff. Following are people that you're following, people that you find interesting, and that is really big. So anybody that's following you, ideally you should be following them. But your ratio should definitely be more followers than following. The other great thing on here is you can get direct messages. So just like your emails and stuff like that, people can write directly to you. So this is an interesting piece, and you can write people back. Great way to connect. The other thing that's on here that I really like is lists. I created actually a financial info list, and basically these are all the financial Twitters that I follow. I like to keep in touch with just the financial world, as you can tell by my mentor and support. So this is one way that I do it. I'm going through right now and just kind of creating different lists, but you can create a new list right here down under new lists. You can view all your different lists. You can follow people that are in different lists. So a lot of fun stuff to do on here. Again, when you do your profile, make sure you're doing it correctly. Update it, share some stuff about you, really make it solid. So that's a fun piece right there. The great thing about Twitter too, if you don't know, is that it is kind of like an open base. Pretty much what that means is that I can go in and follow Mashable. This is great for technological and stuff like that. And I can see who he's following and his followers. And so I can go, okay, well, who is he following? And basically I can start following the people that he's following. Because you figure if he's following these people, there's got to be something cool or something, pretty impressive that's been going on in their world. So you would just, click the follow button here. Oops, that was my list. Click your follow button here, and it's just going to give you more people to follow. So great piece of just going out there and finding new people and finding the niches and nooks that are interesting to you to go after. The other interesting thing about Twitter is that besides just this here, you can automate it. So you don't have to go in here and update all the time. So we have something called Social Oomph. It was previously known as Tweet Feed or something like that, but now it's been changed over, bought out by this company. And this is really kind of cool. So if you ever get a direct message, you can set it up so that it automatically sends back a welcome to that person when they followed you or when they friend you. So that's kind of neat. You can go in there and auto welcome people and just, send a great little, to do out there. Hey there, great to connect with you. Feel free to check out my blog and share some great information. And it has my blog URL, which is what they call a shortened URL. And that is right here too. So if you have a really long URL, you can put it in here and it'll shorten it down for you, which is really cool. You can schedule new updates. So if there's anything that you have that you want to just share with other people and kind of keep going out there, this is a great way to do this. You have to remember too that Twitter is an hour by hour, minute by minute type of feed. So what you post once in the morning, you could actually post again in the evening and really hit a totally different targeted group of people, because not everybody reads Twitter at the same time. It's a constant update. So don't be afraid to kind of reiterate the same information over again, maybe change up the words or verbiage a little bit, but that way it gets that idea out there and it gets people to kind of see what you're doing. The other thing that's really cool is what they call tweet alerts. I don't know if you've ever heard of Google Alerts, but tweet alerts is kind of like that also. It basically takes your information, your mentions, your replies, and notifies you when someone retweets your information. It is free, and if you look down below, there is a premium site that you can do on there, but it's free to use. Sign up for it, and just kind of have an idea who follows you. Now, if you're tired of tweeting and you're tired of being on Facebook and you're tired of being on MySpace and repeating the same information over and over again, I would suggest TweetDeck. TweetDeck is kind of a really fun thing here because it puts everything all in one. It's free information, free to sign up. You just register on here. I will show you mine right now. This is my TweetDeck. So basically you can have your Twitter account, your Facebook account, and your MySpace account. And once you put one thing in here, you update and it sends to everybody that you've highlighted up here. So you can send it to your Facebook, you can send it to your Twitter account, you can send it to your Facebook pages. So if you have like a fan page on Facebook, you can also send it there. These are all the updates of all the friends that are talking. These are all the mentions of people that have mentioned something about either my tweets, my mentor and support, which is kind of neat. Anybody that sent me a direct message, and anybody that Twitter recommends for me, different people that I would follow, different things that I'd want to know about. So this is a really cool shortcut to everything. And it updates, as you guys can see right up here, it updates all the time. So if I'm just sitting on the web, playing around, I can find out what's going on, what TweetDeck is updating for me. So lots of cool things about Twitter. I would highly recommend just kind of playing on here and getting to know people and find things that interest you. Find your niche. When we talked about before, putting out good content, that content's going to come out of your niche. That content's going to come out of what you know and what you're passionate about. So tweet away, have a lot of fun with this. It's pretty awesome. And it would be amazed how much traffic it drives back to your blog site, because people want to know more about you. People want to know what's going on. So have fun. Again, cheers to your ultimate success. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. If you thought this video was informative and kind of shared some great information with you, please comment below. Would love to hear from you. Also feel free to retweet this and share this with your friends and anybody else that's interested in learning more about Twitter. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon.